Hey everybody, I'm back with another YouTube video. I know it's been a while, but I watched Infinity War on Monday, as you can probably tell by the title. So we're gonna review it right now. Without getting too much into spoilers, I haven't seen Thor Ragnarok. I haven't seen Thor 2. I guess that doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, really. But I haven't seen Thor Ragnarok. Yeah. Out of all the MCU movies, I'm just missing basically both those two Thor movies, and then I should be caught up when I watch those, if I'm thinking correctly. Yeah. So I was a little lost in the beginning, per se. The parts with Thor, I was definitely confused. It was a pretty good movie without getting into spoilers. Or at least, maybe, hopefully that thing I just said wasn't too big of a spoiler, but, yeah. Without getting into too huge spoilers, I'll try to do the spoiler section, later in the video. I liked it a lot. I liked it, mostly when the heroes were meeting each other, which isn't a spoiler because everybody knows that the Guardians are there. So when the heroes started meeting that hadn't already met before, it was pretty interesting. I liked seeing their interactions with each other. It'll be interesting to see how the next one plays out, given the ending. It definitely left on a cliffhanger. Of course, you know, that was kind of how you'd expect it to end with the... I haven't really read the comic, but I do know that, you know, certain parts of the book, like, you want to see happen. I wasn't super happy with Thanos as a character. I'll get into that a bit later, but, yeah. It was good, I liked it. There was definitely a lot of action. That's all I can really think of right now without getting into spoilers. So yeah, I'd recommend seeing it. It was pretty good. Especially, you know, it was, like a lot of people have sort of said, it's not even really a movie, it's more just like, there's no character development, everybody's been established before, so it's basically just like, basically just an all-out brawl, like I mean, it's, you know, just like one of those giant-size annual comics that you see, you know, it's like, you know, we're not trying to do anything good here, we're just trying to make a huge action set piece filled with all your favorite characters and whatnot. So yeah, without spoilers, that's basically the review. It's good, go see it. Yeah, so we're getting into spoilers right now. Action. Yeah, some of my favorite parts were mostly just, like, mostly my favorite part was just, like, the beginning. I liked it when Spider-Man showed up, of course, as you can probably imagine. I liked the legs, especially I'm glad they gave him 4 legs instead of the 3, because it really bugs the Spider-Man out of me that they gave him 3 legs in the comics, but he's Spider-Man, so he should have 4. Like, that doesn't make any sense, you know what I mean? Like, there's no, it's just one more leg. Maybe it was too hard for the artist to draw 4 legs, I don't know. Well, no, because Superior Spider-Man had 4 legs, but then the Iron Spider suit only has 3. It doesn't make any sense. It's so confusing, you know? It doesn't make any sense. But yeah. I liked a lot of the Guardians of the Galaxy stuff. Now, I don't know if it's just me or not, but it seemed like there was a lot more cursing in this one than there was in previous Marvel entries. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed we didn't, like... I mean, I guess it's not a huge deal, but I kind of wish that somebody would have called... Or, like, Captain America is like, you know, don't call me Captain anymore. Call me, like, the Nomad. Maybe that would have been too cheesy, too on the nose. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Um, but, yeah. Um, uh, there was one problem I had. Uh, like when Vision and Wanda were talking, and the guy like stabbed Vision or whatever. I feel like that probably shouldn't have happened. I feel like, I don't know if it's just like, I'm not super familiar with like the Black Order or anything, but I feel like that, like Wanda should have seen somebody like come up behind him, right? Like, I would think he would have seen him come in and stab Vision, but I don't know. Um, so yeah, the ending definitely sort of had me in a little. I didn't cry or anything, but I definitely kind of teared up when Spider-Man was gonna die. Mostly just because like that is kind of sad if you think about it. He's like what? He's like 16, 15 maybe. So like, that'd be really freaking depressing if you're like 15, and then like some giant purple dude like snaps his fingers and you're like dissipating away. You've like you've still got like your aunt and freaking like you just want to live a normal life, but then you're freaking gone and you're like turning into the Windows logo and everything. Like that's just that's sad. So I kind of teared up when Spider-Man was gonna die. But I kind of I am interested to see how this takes the Marvel Universe, because there have been a lot of complaints about dying. Like, they never fully kill off a character. Like, you think Loki's dead, but he comes back, or you think Nick Fury's dead, but he comes back. So, like, are they actually is, like, Gamora actually dead? I mean, that's the thing, is, like, is Vision actually gonna die? I don't know. I hope that somebody dies. Like, at least a few people actually die. Now, granted, it's kind of, like, weird to think about, because, I mean, it is a comic book movie, so, like, I mean, they don't have to die, I guess, but, like, because, comic books, characters come back all the time, but it is a bit different, though. Like, I feel like they should kill characters off. I know they sign up for contracts and everything, but, I mean, like, comics are meant to go on for, like, millions of years. They've been going on since, like, forever about. I mean, superheroes have been going on since, like, at least, like, 38. There was the Phantom before Superman, but, like, 38's, like, the big superhero time. So, yeah, like, they've been going on for years, so they're going to bring characters back, obviously. They can't just keep making new ones. But with movies, I feel like it should be different. Like, movies, they should just, like, kill the characters off. Like, Loki, dead. Nick Fury, dead. Gamora, dead. Now, granted, I'm sure they're going to bring back, plenty of people. Like, they have to bring back, like, Spider-Man. Hopefully, I'm hoping kind of Iron Man dies, maybe. Just to really put some stake in the Avengers. I'm sure Captain America might die, unless Chris Evans extends his contract. But he should be dead by the end of one of these movies. Like, freaking, like, Quicksilver is, like, the only person that's actually died in these movies. And he was the, fastest character in the MCU, so it doesn't... What the heck? And I guess the Ancient One's dead. I mean, I guess they have been sort of doing a better job. Like, I'm pretty sure Odin died in Thor Ragnarok. I don't know if that's official or not. But I have seen, like, I think I've seen, like a video thing. So, yeah. But I kind of wasn't happy with Thanos, as I said. I mean, he was, like, intimidating and everything. But, yeah. Sorry, I was just thinking. But, like, now granted, like, I mean, I know that they have to change the movies, and you can't always adapt everything from the comics into the movies. But, like, I feel like it wouldn't have been that hard. It would have made the movie longer, but I feel like it wouldn't have been that hard to introduce Lady Death. Maybe it would have made things a bit more confusing, I guess. I don't know. That's why I don't write these movies, but Yeah, it's, I feel uh, like, Thanos almost seemed kind of like the Heath Ledger Joker. Like, he didn't really want anything, he just wants to kill people. That's sort of the vibe I got. I don't know if that was meant to be taken that way, but that's what I picked up on. Um, like, in the comics, he wants to, like, impress Lady Death and, like, I don't know, just, like, get with her, I guess. But, yeah, I guess that was my main problem. I liked Star-Lord a lot. I just like the whole Guardians of the Galaxy sort of thing. Um, Spider-Man, okay, I mentioned that I liked it when he came on screen, but he is kind of bugging me a little bit. Because the more I think about it, the more I think, like, in Civil War he made that Star Wars reference, and then, like, in Spider-Man Homecoming, I mean, there was a bit too many jokes, maybe, for me. It was okay, I guess. And then in freaking Infinity War, they make an aliens reference. Like, Spider-Man isn't about making references. Like, why do they keep pushing? No, granted, they don't do, like, a horrible job or anything. Like, they don't, like, make him like Deadpool, I guess. But, like, he's not supposed to be about, like, oh, what about this old movie? Like, he's not, like, a freaking, like, movie buff. He doesn't, like, just watch old sci-fi movies. Like, I mean, he's a nerd, sure, but, like, he's not, like, he doesn't make, like, a bunch of sci-fi references. That's not his thing. Like, but yeah. I mean, it was good for the most part, He did make his fair share of jokes, and he, like, yeah. It does kind of suck, though, that we didn't get to see that one. I mean, granted, he's not, like, Chris Evans wasn't, like, playing Captain America, I guess. But it would have been nice to see, like, some sort of, like, that scene in the comics where, Captain America, like, stands up to Thanos, and then I think Thanos just, like, backhands him or whatever. That would have been nice to see. But, whatever. So yeah, that's basically my review. There were parts of it I didn't like, parts of it I did. And it will be interesting to see Captain Marvel swoop into action. It'll be interesting to see how the second one comes along. And we have Ant-Man, the Ant-Man and the Wasp coming out, the sequel to Ant-Man, yeah. Got Deadpool 2, got a lot of superhero movies coming out. So yeah, there's my review. If you liked it, that's groovy, I guess. If you didn't, then that sucks. Peace out. If you want to leave a comment, then feel free to do so. See you next time, true believers.